Vale. Hemos completado esta legendaria. Y vamos con la siguiente. Que sería esta. La de las arenas solitarias. A ver qué tal. Hola, Morris. ¿Qué tal? Por aquí, por el chat. Un colega. Toma. A ver. Guapa, ¿no? Las puertas. A ver esta
What should I do
quest.
now? If only Cyno was still up.
Excuse us.
Oh,
Bueno,
I
la música
appreciate
es
the
brutal.
concern, but who are you?
Conocemos al Cyno.
Ah, friends of Cyno. Well, my name is Nabil. I'm a matra in the academia. A case involving the smuggling of canned knowledge has come to our attention recently, but unfortunately, we don't have the people to handle it at the moment.
Huh? You mean the
Vale.
Well, not exactly. I suppose the main problem is that the case suddenly came up after General Mahama. Given the large scope of the issue, we talked things over internally. If you two have some time.
Vamos a hacer el trabajo de Cyno.
Yes, large amounts of canned knowledge from unknown origins have been appearing on the market recently.
Pues la música es como muy bestia para una conversación
According to
así.
some research, using large amounts of canned knowledge could lead to some serious
Parece el
consequences.
final de la momia
And
2.
unfortunately, most people have yet to realize. Rumors also have it that some particularly dangerous canned knowledge. According to our current leads, it's highly likely that there are dealers selling canned knowledge outside the city.
You can count on us.
¿Hablaremos con Dory? Arenas solitarias. Tun, tun. La cámara. A ver si arreglan eso. Supongo que estará Dory por aquí o algo así. Es la dealer. Mírala. A tu casa.
Time to go.
Ah, mira, también te da una seta. Estaba ahí relajar. Ah, no. Está así, ¿no?
It's Cyno.
Ah, it's you two. I'm currently in the middle of an investigation here. There's been a recent case of canned knowledge smuggling.
Vale, estaban
It seems
metidos en
that
lo
the
mismo.
smugglers are following an elaborate...
Hey, what do you know?
I see. Well, the situation might be more problematic than you anticipate. Long story short,
Buah, espero que
I
no
was
los
able to
den
learn of the secret
para
location
probarlo
where the
mucho,
canned
porque mola
knowledge is
mucho.
being sold.
Whoa. All right, let's go round up.
Juraría que vi a Dory desde arriba. ¿Me lo he inventado? Pues supongo que sí. Me pareció ver. En plan, te juraría que he visto a Dory. Igual era así, ¿no? Pero parecía Dory en plan estirada en una alfombra mágica o algo así. Bueno. Sigamos por aquí. A ver.
Run with nature.
Ah, mira, un cofre.
Is this all you got?
What difference does it make? If you
Mira,
see
esto es lo que
something,
tienen
like,
que...
buy it. If not, then
Tiene
keep walking.
conocimientos. Y el prota absorbió uno de lucha y le dio como un 0,00001 de habilidad de lucha. Le mejoró.
They've been cracking down on us lately, so we don't have much on hand. If you see something that catches your eye, that
What does the... I don't see any real gems in this batch. It's all pretty ordinary stuff. What?
150K. Show us the Mura, and you'll get the goods.
Qué poco, ¿no? Te lo doy
Put the
yo.
Mora down and your hands up.
It's Cyno!
hey, forget the goods. Let's split.
But don't forget the Mura!
¿Se va a tomar uno de estos?
Done, done. Not so fast. You can't escape.
What is this? He's got backup now? I don't like the looks of this.
It's over. It's not like we're making.
Huh?
Ah, bueno.
Did they?
Just like the others I've caught. They're not deep. All right. I have one.
The pickup location is different every time.
And when is the next?
I don't.
He's telling the truth. Honest. Normally, the stock we have right now is from 8 days ago, which is why there isn't much left.
I know exactly why they didn't receive their last batch. I suspect who's ever running this whole thing knew that I was. When you were trying to escape.
Are you kidding? We've known your name since day one in this business. The boss, but here we are.
They already knew all about me and were trying. These small fries are the only ones they leave out in the open. If only we had another lead. Like a merchant.
Dory.
Huh? Oh, you mean someone like Dur...
Do you have a...
Whoa!
That's right.
Oh! Sounds like we shouldn't ever let Cyno...
Nah, no
I
conocemos de
see.
nada.
Anyway, if you manage to learn anything. And as for you, I don't ever want to catch you buying canned knowledge again.
Okay.
Hey! What's with the attitude, mister?
Vale, el líder,
You
ok.
got a problem with that too? Listen, think about it. If the academia is hoarding something as convenient and you...
The academia has clearly published the potential dangers of canned knowledge. I just hope you understand that your action... If I ever catch you again... Alright, traveler.
Nos deja solos para que vamos nosotros a hablar con Dory.
Ha! You think you can...
Traveler, why don't we go talk to Dur... If Paimon
Está... Voy a pillar este cofre ya que está.
Want to taste of my hammer?
Quietly now.
Arriba. Abajo.
The wind knows me.
Vale.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life?
Debería estar por aquí abajo. Estaba por aquí Dory. Supongo que también está en el palacio este. Más rosas de estas. Orquídeas. Había un silly. Ah, no, era una roca. Mira. ella en plan así, yo apuntándola.
I see. So that's the latest scoop. Good thing you didn't
Estará
rat me
por
out.
aquí.
Otherwise, who knows where I'd have to be hiding to avoid attention. No idea. Sorry. I've already cashed out of the canned knowledge business.
Ah, bueno.
Huh? You mean you stopped selling? That's right. With so much canned knowledge flooding the market, it was becoming impossible to... Besides, it seems that group of smugglers has practically taken over the market. It's a little rule of mine. Plus, with regulations getting as tight as they are...
O está mintiendo, o a saber en qué está metido.
Well, not completely. Granted, I don't know who's behind all the smuggling activity, but since you didn't sell me out, I'll let you in on. After all, those smugglers have really crossed the line, butting their way into the market like that. I hope their luck runs out soon. Hey, you just want to make more business for yourself. Don't underestimate its value. Think about it. You can gain all sorts. Of course,
A
not
ver, estaría
everyone
roto
needs that kind
tener
of
eso.
knowledge, but in a market as big as Sumeru, there is plenty of
También
demand.
sería lo más
Plus, the cost of
eficiente, ¿no?
production is relatively
En lugar
low,
de tener
so
que estudiar,
even if dealers have to cover transportation costs, there's still an enormous
pues
profit
te
to
dan
be
cada
made.
asignatura y ya te la aprendes directamente. Y podrían estudiar cosas nuevas, en plan investigar a partir de todo lo que tenemos hasta ahora. Estaría guapo, la
Why
verdad.
does the academia... Being able to gain complex knowledge and become a scholar with the... But everything in the world. Gaining
¿Cuál es el
knowledge is
precio?
a complicated process. It requires learning, thinking, and practice.
Explota la cabeza si
But
es
with canned
demasiada info.
knowledge, one may simply skip all the hassle and get whatever.
ver.
First, you'll accept the knowledge as factual without a second thought, and you'll find it very hard to forget. This means that if the knowledge is flawed, then it'll be very
O
difficult
sea,
to
si
correct.
algo está mal, no te lo puedes... Te cuesta mucho. Uf. Eso es una fumada, porque te pueden hacer creer cualquier mentira.
And second, excess use of knowledge capsules over an extended time diminishes your ability to think. You'll end up becoming like a library that can only store knowledge.
Vaya zoom out, ¿no?
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Traveler, you
Joder,
used
no.
canned knowledge before. Did you feel any negative?
Of course, using it sparingly is not an issue. It's just like how medicine can be used to cure diseases. But anyway, back to the point.
Va, en
There'll
resumen.
be consequences if the sale of canned knowledge by those smugglers, and what's worse, you're playing right into their hands by, as far as I know,
Pensé que me estaba
their
señalando
real
dónde ir.
purpose is to distribute the Court of Deso. Rumor has it that it's a site of ruins from the age of the
Una
Scarlet
pirámide o algo
King.
así.
It's said that with the word on the street is that there'll be an auction taking place in the desert. Once I heard about the auction, I began to suspect that all the canned knowledge popping up on the market is just a diversion. I'd wager that their real target is the Court of Desolation, because studying those
Voy a
ruins
tirarme un
is
triple y
not
ves
just
que
a
es la
simple
pirámide de
math.
abajo a la
It
izquierda.
requires knowledge span. As for the auction, on the other hand, no one can say for sure that they will ever succeed in finding the Court of Desolation.
Sounds to Paimon like we better head to the...
That's right. And now that I've
Buenas,
shared
Chris.
all that valuable info with you, it's time to introduce our limited edition Desert Travel Kit. It comes complete with a map straight to the auction location. As I said, I also have to make... I've got it! 500,000 mora per kit. That's quite a bargain.
Literalmente no
We'll
tengo
even
estas
offer a
moras porque
50% discount for little
soy
Paimon
AR60.
travel kit. Only
Me he gastado todas las
250,000.
moras en talentos.
Don't need to
No
worry,
podría
little
comprarle
one.
esto a Dory.
Cyno's the one heading this investigation, isn't
Ahora
it?
saldrás
I'll be sure
Cyno
to
de
bill
un
all.
arbusto,
All
casi
you'll need
seguro.
to do is tell him to go to the Merchants Guild. I'm sure the former General Mahamatra of the Academia would never leave any debt unpaid. Oh, the Mora.
We'd better get going.
By the way, it would be quite a tricky task to get. What? Because in the short run, whoever's behind the smuggling gets a chance to study the court. So, you see, it's a win for us.
Vale.
For the long-term consequences that lie ahead, must be. You've got quite the challenge ahead of you. I can only imagine how stressed you'll feel. How
Me
about...
vendría bien, la verdad.
I get...
Buah, pues de Nilu no tengo ni idea, ¿eh? En plan, te ayudaría, pero no la tengo. Si eso podrías mirar en alguna página. A ver, Songli te podría ayudar, pero mi build es muy mala. Yo lo llevo con 2 de geo y 2 de vida. Pero hay gente que lo suele llevar con esto. Con 4 de estas. Porque aquí cuando pones el pilar, pues sube el ataque de los personajes que están al lado del pilar. Con una habilidad golpea a un enemigo, el ataque sube en 20%. Y sube el escudo. Entonces metes el pilar y cada vez que pega el pilar a un enemigo, te da el buff. Y sería... este de vida. Este de daño geo, me imagino. Y este de probabilidad, casi siempre. En el cáliz, reloj, copa. Entiendo que esto es el cáliz. O este. En este le vendría o daño geo o más vida. Porque como si te sube 20%, si te subes mucho más la vida, la ulti pegará mucho. A ver, como lo tengo yo, que está muy mal buildeado. Y bueno, luego buscar daño crítico, probabilidad, ataque y vida. También depende si lo quieres más support o... A ver, si quieres pásame la UID. Pero tampoco quiero cortar mucho el directo. El directo, digo, cortar mucho la quest, ¿sabes? En plan pararme y ponerme a mirar. Si quieres le echo un vistazo rápido solo. Yo juego muy casual. Bueno, casual en algunas cosas. En otras, pues luego le meto más. Tenía que añadirte para verte la build. Voy a copiar esto. O simplemente buscarlo. Ah, qué pena. Kazuha es muy bueno. Ah, mira, tengo... Solo tienes estos 3-5 estrellas, supongo. Bueno, no, tienes nivel 55. Bueno, podría ser. Ya tienes esto que es 1000 veces mejor que el mío. Mi lance es lamentable. Pues si lo quieres DPS... Daño crítico. Aquí. A ver, lo puedes llevar con este mismo set. Y cambiar esto por vida. Cambiar esto por un artefacto de vida. Y con substats de probabilidad, daño crítico y... Sí, ya está. Y vida. Creo que no puede estar la vida 2 veces, pero bueno. Probabilidad, daño, recarga y ataque. Y main stat, vida. Y aquí daño geo. Y aquí daño... Y en el último daño crítico. Y tener mucha vida de daño crítico y entonces la ulti pegará como 100k o algo así. Y lo llevas mucho mejor que el mío, ¿eh? Y poco más. Y si lo quieres más DPS, pues te metes 2 de daño geo y 2 de vida, como lo tengo yo. Spain. Y Nilu no tengo ni idea, porque Nilu también tiene reacciones con Dendro. Así que no sé cómo va. Pero bueno, sería más o menos eso. Sería este set. 2 de geo y 2 de vida. Y ponerle aquí vida porcentual, daño geo y daño crítico. Y aquí... A ver, me imagino que lo que harás con eso es que quite mucho con la ulti. Y con el pilar. Y va a quitar 100k o así, no sé. El mío quita 50.000 y lo tengo mal. En plan, deberías tener como 50.000 de vida o algo así. Sería algo así. A ver qué nos cuenta el Cyno. Y hola, Gatsama. Joder, qué mal, mala pata. Le he dado justo al cartel.
Cyno! We got news for you. What the smugglers are really after, they're hosting an auction in the desert to sell...
The Court of Desolation. I won't ask how you came by this intel. But is it reliable?
We
Debería
also
ser.
heard that the Court of Desolation contains treasures from the
Pone ahí
time
en
of the
chiquito.
Scarlet
Desert.
King.
Partially. It was a secret place built by a dark sect from the age. According to past research,
A ver, supongo que será un dominio
one
propio
must
de la
forfeit their
misión
life as
legendaria.
the price of entering.
Y bueno, ahora estoy con las
They're
legendarias.
not
Que
some
dentro de poco
ordinary
sale la
ruins.
3.2 y
But the
quería tener
academia has strictly
todo lo que
prohibited,
tenía
however.
que tener hecho.
If they are
hecho.
using the canned knowledge
Las
as a way to
legendarias y
move
las secundarias
information and recruit
principales.
researchers. Then less in recent years. After all, death is often the greatest grievance for many people. Though that's why some continue to research it, regardless of it being a restricted subject. Do you know where the auction is taking place? Good. We'll go invest.
Huh?
That's right. Let's begin to leave town and see what... Don't worry.
That's Cyno for ya.
Hay espías o algo así. A ver si he adivinado... Pues no. Dije que estaría al suroeste, pero no. Joder, qué mal. Voy a esperarme un rato aquí. Buenas vistas. Todo por no dar la vuelta. Vale. Joder. Y no me ha dado... Vale.
Take it easy.
Pobre animal. ¿Y esto? Le va a dar al bicho. Joder.
Take it easy.
Un cofre.
This is order.
Mira, el mío quita esto. 50.000.
Into the wind.
Lo malo es que si lo tienes full DPS no te bufa el equipo.
Busted.
Así que creo que con el set que tenías tú va mejor. Si consigues artefactos de vida y daño geo buenos. O incluso vida y vida.
Hold it right there. Heading to the desert, are we? I would think twice if I were you.
Sí bufa. Yo tengo 2 de geo y 2 del CTS. Así que creo que no
That
bufa.
doesn't matter. All you need to know is that someone wishes to
A no ser que el
inform you
pilar
that
bufe
it's
de
not-
por sí.
You must be Cyno. I've heard a lot about you. You've got quite a reputation. But this time you're in
Ah,
over
sí,
your
eso
head.
sí, la ulti
Unless you
la
turn
ulti
around
sí.
right
Yo me
now. As
refería al
for you
pilar.
two, why
Al
bother
bufo del
sticking your
20% del
noses in
CTS.
trouble that doesn't even concern you?
That's right. We won't just.
Ha! Have you My employer said that he's willing to compromise as long. On top of that, he's willing to give.
Is that so?
Sorry, no can do. We're getting paid to ensure you disappear.
Lo podemos probar, qué guay. O sea, el escudo te da el escudo y ya está. Y el pilar va metiendo daño, creo. Sí. Vale, y el escudo te sube las resistencias. Vale, no, le baja las resistencias a los enemigos, sí. Pero luego está este set. El conjunto de 4 le da un 20% de ataque a los que están cerca. O sea, Songli ya de por sí está tocho. Pero si vas a este set, es como llevar un noble o algo así. Y yo voy con 2 y 2. Porque la verdad es porque no he farmeado mucho el set. Y así ya me sirve. Pero sí, mi Songli podría mejorar mucho. Además tiene muy poca vida, poco ataque. Está bastante mal. Pero bueno. Sí, le contaba al chico de antes. Pues eso, que su Songli ya es mejor que el mío. Simplemente tener mejor substats y ya estaría. Y ya que tengo el de este, voy a probarlo un poco. Este no he tirado al final por él porque quería orar para Nagida. Pero parece un personaje muy divertido. Va con noble, como no. A ver. Está de ataque normal. Daño electro. Está guay. Vamos a probarlo. Boom. Yo de Rumanía. Aunque vivo en España. Qué guapo está.
Gotcha.
Nada, spameo más.
The wind's rosy. Clouds high. The birds.
Es que no quería matarlos. Quería usar la ulti un poco. La mecánica esta de timear ataques. Anda, tú también lo eres. Nada. A ver, no voy a hablar mucho, pero sí. Te voy a entender. Joder, qué casualidad. Lo tenía puesto en la descripción, pero lo quité porque no lo leía nadie. Pues mira. Cosas de la vida. Y entonces tú también vives aquí en España. Vamos a
No
seguir.
need. Even if we apprehend them, there'll be little information. I apologize for bringing
Es que
you into
literal lo he
this
quitado
dangerous
hoy. En
mess.
plan, lo tenía en descripción.
Just
Soy
being
de Rumanía, no sé
associated
qué.
with me
Porque
will
mucha gente me
inevitably cause you
preguntaba
to
por el
become
acento.
targets as well. You should be careful from now on. Sleep with
Sí,
one
yo
eye
igual.
open.
Desde los 9 años o así. 14. No, 16 años llevo, más o menos. Sí.
Wait, hold on. There's no...
You'd be surprised. Anyway, just be careful.
¿Te imaginas?
Mercenaries
Va
are
con un
never
ojo
quick to
cerrado
forget.
siempre. Y
In
cuando
their
se va a
line of
dormir,
work,
cierra el
even
otro
a
y este lo
single
deja abierto.
failure is bad. They may even stay hidden in some dark corner for a very long time, waiting for the right moment to ambush you. Yes, I was carrying out a mission with one of my superiors.
Vale.
I didn't have much experience at the time. My superior was injured while protecting me,
Supongo que también juegas al
and we
Genshin.
struggled to gain control of the situation.
Whoa. Who could have seen that?
He survived with a fractured wrist. It took 2 months for him to
Vale, no me he
recover.
enterado mucho porque como estaba
But
pendiente
luckily,
del chat y tal,
there weren't any further complications.
creo que nos ha comentado algo muy
Last
profundo
year,
de su vida
He
y he pasado un
transferred to an
poco de él.
administrative role for personal reasons, and no longer participates in live missions.
En plan, un compañero suyo
His
se ha hecho
name is
daño o algo
Taj
así.
Radkani, a very well respected. Anyway,
Don't worry. Paimon will stay alert. We'll...
good. And once this is all over,
Vivo en Cataluña. ¿Saben? Iba a decir que igual tú también vivirás por ahí, porque como es la parte más cercana a la frontera, pues es lo más típico, ¿no? Pero bueno, nunca se sabe, igual estás en Manta o algo así. Sí, sí. Lo he dicho por el meme, pero sí, iba a ser claro. También me hizo gracia porque ayer fui a comerme un kebab. Y literal, todos los del kebab eran de Rumanía. Y es en plan, ¿qué está pasando? Me he equivocado de país al salir de casa. Porque como hay tanta gente por aquí, extranjera. Pero me hizo mucha gracia que estuvieran justo esa noche, todos han decidido ir a comer kebab. Y yo, joder.
If only there was some shape for us to cool off under.
we still have a long way to go, so you'll need to hang in there for a while longer.
Sí, sí, vamos a colonizar.
This is not a good place to rest anyway.
Okay.
Of course.
Yo también tengo calor, no sé qué está pasando.
Paimon's about to melt away.
Ojalá nevara.
Just try to stay
Pero bueno, en
focused.
parte me gusta que haya
Use your
calor.
willpower to
en
support your
invierno.
mind.
Si
The
no
moment
nieva,
you
prefiero
start
que
to give in
haya
is when
calor.
you'll feel more
Porque el
tired.
frío aquí es horrible.
Take one step after another.
Okay, if you say so. Just look around. It's just sand and desert.
Watch out. Something's not right about them.
A ver, son escorpiones normales. Parecen escorpiones sacados del Elsword, que eso es un juego que jugué hace tiempo. Buah, tremenda emboscada, ¿eh? Aquí de chill como equipo Pokémon. Tremendo. Mira, mira, están bailando esos.
Into the wind. One with nature. Busted.
Sí, hay mucho extranjero.
Well, Paimon
A ver, ya
really
decía
did
yo
make
cómo ha llegado
Those
este
weren't
aquí.
just normal scorp. See, there are
Uh,
marked numbers on their pincers. Someone doesn't want us to show up at the auction. We are surrounded by desert as far as the eye can see.
This place is
no me
super
esperaba ver
dangerous.
escorpiones
Something's not
tatuados.
right. There are no roads. Stay still.
¿Tengo un micro? Ah, pues sí. Parece como un artefacto del reloj ese, del Benten.
Here's the answer. A miniature tracking device made by the Ksharawar, but this device wasn't licensed for mass production.
Bueno, micro no, tenían un
Where did they get it?
GPS.
Could someone from the Sharwar also be?
Whoa! Paimon never knew
¿Me lo
that
habrá
kind of
enganchado el
thing
de la
could
academia?
They probably planted it on the Traveler during our fight with the mercenaries earlier. It was a frantic fight.
happen. Well, good thing.
Let's keep heading to the auction.
Qué guapa la pirámide esta.
Take it easy.
They're back again! How many of them are there?
Vale, nada, hay que ir por el desierto. Esto podría mirarlo, pero igual no es plan distraerse. ¿Y esto? No es nada. Esto ya lo hice en su momento. Aquí había un... Juraría que hay un camino invisible. Por aquí arriba. En plan, hay un puente invisible. Oh, Dios, cuántos dispositivos de estos. Lo que podrían aprovechar estos dispositivos es para aprender idiomas. Porque han dicho... El peligro de esto es que si el conocimiento está errado, como que te cuesta cambiar de opinión. Pero el idioma es casi siempre igual. En plan, se puede mejorar. En plan, van metiendo palabras y tal, pero en general el idioma siempre es el mismo. Así que podrían aprovechar estos dispositivos para aprender idiomas. Pero bueno, en Genshin todos hablan español, así que...
Yeah, not a single soul.
We didn't waste any time getting here after we defeated those
O japonés,
mercenaries.
o el idioma en el que
They
estés
shouldn't
jugando.
have been able to give it, but even so, they still knew.
Aw, what you...
We searched the area. They couldn't have.
All right, let's...
Hay que buscar el... A ver, tengo la visión elemental que podríamos usarla más a menudo, ¿eh? A ver,
Did you find anything?
No, nothing in particular.
It's possible there weren't many knowledge capsules containing info, but don't worry. I have another idea. Come back and meet me here after some time has passed. I'm sure something will come up. They packed up in a hurry and didn't have time to care. Once they think we've left the premises, they'll be back to pick up their belongings. We just need to make sure the tracker goes far enough from here to make them assume that
Es
it's safe
listo,
to come back.
vamos a mover el localizador en otro sitio y nos vamos a esperar ahí.
Gets it? Well, okay, we'll...
Yes. And there's no time to lose.
A ver. Sería más fácil que fuera Paimon y ya está. A ver, espérame. Así aprovecho. Un poco como la sensación esa de caerte. Que a veces me pasa con juegos. Sobre todo en Minecraft. En Minecraft sí que tengo esa sensación. Como que la física se parece tanto a la realidad que parece que te caigas. Y notas lo... No sé, como cuando vas por una montaña rusa.
Ugh, so tired. Further?
A ver, agradezco que me pasen el tiempo ellos.
Let's go.
Ya que esto...
Time to go.
¿O no? Aquí hay un dendróculos de estos. Estar arriba, abajo. Arriba no tiene pinta. Voy a mirar si está abajo y si no, pues nada. Vale, ahí está. Un cofre. Perfecto.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
I will have order.
Busted. A
Toma,
chest full of
un logro.
valuables.
Algún día tendría que ponerme a mirar logros y tal. Que sé que algunos se pueden forzar. Ya hace poco conseguí el de este de Kokomi, está muy chulo. Creo que es mi favorito.
Potential
El,
clues.
la
Take
tarjeta.
it easy.
Mm, Vale, ahora sí. Vamos a ir. Abajo. Al final los dragones estos como que no pintan nada. Están aquí. Michi. Le da un beso a ese. Un cofre. Perdón por distraerme, pero es que luego no me encuentro los cofres.
Quietly.
Porque estuve un buen rato investigando por mi cuenta. Hasta que ya no encontraba nada más. Y ahora pues aprovecho cada vez que encuentro un cofre.
Gotcha.
Time for a light show.
Vale. Aunque bueno, este es de la tercera. Tengo muchas tarjetas.
What do we have here?
Buah, si yo te lo contara, la de equipos raros que he hecho por culpa de las tarjetas. Piensa que a mí solo me falta subir la amistad de Dory y de Candace. Tengo toda la amistad con todos. Falta Candace, que está al 8. Y el resto pues todos al 10. Y Dory, que está al 8. Y tenía unos equipos. Como a mí no me suelen gustar los arqueros, pues llegué a tener un equipo que era Fischl, Amber y 2 arqueros más, que ahora no caigo cuáles. Sara Koujo y no sé quién más. Eso era una fiesta. Ahí. Intentar completar dominios. ¿Y qué está pasando? Ah, vale, está abajo. Pero bueno, en parte tiene gracia tener equipos ahí raros. Lo bueno es que teniendo Kazuha, que veo que lo tienes en ese equipo, con Kazuha y Albedo, carrileas el resto.
So you're the bad guy behind all this, aren't ya? All right, tell Paimon everything you...
I didn't act immediately when he showed. He is not the primary instigator.
Yes, impressive. You certainly live up to your... Once everyone knew you were coming, all the canned knowledge dealers abandoned. Since all the goods were just left here unsupervised, I thought I'd use the opportunity.
You must know who's manufacturing and selling the canned knowledge.
No, I'll talk. But before
Al final lo de los chistes de Cyno es como un meme, pero no ha contado ningún chiste en toda la historia, creo.
Chances are...
All right.
How about my home in Aru Village? It should be safe there.
Ah, al final la Ningguang es la que mete. Buah, me encantaría buildearla, pero es que no me da. Ojalá la resina en un update dijeran es infinita y me pondría a farmear artefactos 8 horas. Pero no lo van a hacer. Y probaría builds raras, otro rollo builds de defensa y tal, pero es que no renta.
Do you really think I'd try to pull anything under Cyno's watch? Seriously.
Mi idea sería que los artefactos de 4 estrellas, al menos, se puedan farmear infinitamente. Al menos podrías jugar algo con eso. Porque hacerte 4 dominios al día y que no te toque nada es lamentable. Por eso ahora estoy subiendo talentos a saco. Pero talentos me gusta menos porque como no hay RNG, pues los hago y me piro. Buah, qué guay. La verdad es que Ningguang mola mucho. Yo hace mucho que no la uso porque fue de las primeras que tenía en el equipo.
This is my daughter, Simin. She can be a little shy of strangers.
A ver, suerte que somos buenos, porque si este pava me presentara a su niña siendo como un capo de la mafia, igual es mala idea. Espero que no la maten.
Everyone knows Cyno in our business.
Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
To be honest, I really didn't expect to see Cyno, the lone operator, working with any partner. But even though you caught me, I'd still urge you to.
Why is that?
Everything
Además,
from the
había una
manufacturing
constelación
of
que
canned
creo que era la
knowledge to the
sexta de
sales and
Ningguang,
even
que era que
splitting the profits.
disparabas muchos
Every
más
step of the
proyectiles
process
con la ulti.
involves dozens, if not hundreds of people.
Como que te los
Massive
repone.
profits have brought everyone will try their best to defend this industry that we've worked, and even if you manage to win in the end, no one.
Everyone has their own reason.
Here's some tea, Dad. And for the guests, too.
Right. I forgot to offer tea to our guests.
Don't mention it. And I should tell you that our tea tastes kind of bitter, but I put some sugar in to make it a little
Sí, eso
tasty.
es una locura. Creo que no tengo
Do we
esa
still have any
constelación.
sugar left? If not, I'll buy some more next time.
Yes, we do. Okay. I'm gonna go have a rest now.
Didn't you say that everyone's in it for the massive profit?
My daughter was born with a chronic disease,
Ah, tiene
so she
Eleazar.
has a relatively weak heart and lungs. That's why she never really had any friends to play with, and why. As for me, I was just an average merchant until one day, someone
Selling canned knowledge.
That's right. There are many others like me. Smuggling can't. I wanted to tell you all this so that maybe you could understand and change your mind. Please.
Oh no. That means that if we prevent the...
I can find someone to help treat your child.
I somehow knew you would say that. But having your word to help my daughter is... You'll find some goods I received just recently.
A ver qué hacemos.
Whoa.
Uy, es
Look at
morado.
all of this.
Yes. All neatly packed away, and small producers couldn't possibly support such a large quantity of goods.
¿Y cómo se fabricarán estas? En plan,
These seem different from
le
the
quitas
other
el conocimiento de
knowledge
alguien para
capsules we've
ponérselo aquí dentro.
seen. Maybe they contain knowledge about the
Creo que nos lo han
Desolation.
enseñado, pero no me
Yes,
acuerdo.
that would make sense. Wait, what's this? Yes, it's a Matra seal. And I started to suspect that someone in the academia might be. The pieces have now all fallen into place. No wonder they don't want me to investigate. Could I ask you for a favor? Since all this canned knowledge came from the academia, then it's if we can enter the repository. But considering my current, you'll need to be
A
the
ver,
one who
sería
checks the
gracioso que
records.
saliera de repente ahí. Hola, buenos.
I'll write a letter to.
Sure thing.
I'll also keep working here in the mean. We can get more information on other dealers from Bahari.
¿No? Están
You
hablando
start
entre ellos.
sniffing around the academia, and once word gets...
Don't worry. But if you still feel uneasy,
Ok. Vamos allá. ¿Tú qué tal? ¿Exploraste Sumeru o aún no? Es enorme. Hay un árbol que tienes que subir de nivel, en plan como en cada región. Creo que en Mondstadt no hay árbol. Bueno, el árbol de Mondstadt está en Espina Dragón. Y no lo he subido nada. Creo que lo tengo al
Hello,
nivel
we meet
3 o
again.
algo así.
How's the investigation going? Oh, so you were able to find Cyno after all. I read the letter and must...
It's alright.
I can tell that he really... Even I don't usually have authorization to enter. That's right.
Lo dice tan
Granted, the
chill, pero
academia is
bueno,
very
están
supportive when it comes to
las cosas
research.
turbias
They
de
encourage
la
scholars
academia.
to conduct. However, some forms of research have proven to be so dangerous that but some information may be retained. Follow me. I'll show you.
The restricted repository.
Está mirando que a veces la cam tiene delay, pero veo que va bien ahora. ¿Es por aquí? No. ¿O sí? No tengo ni puta idea. No, socorro. Vale, está de frente, ¿no? Vale, vale, vale.
Okay, since Cyno is vouching for you, I suppose we can trust you.
Confían como mucho en
You may
Cyno,
browse
¿no?
the
Para que,
information, but I'd suggest avoiding any other
teniendo en cuenta que
research
se ha ido.
files.
Bueno, es que en realidad no saben que Cyno como que está perseguido por
So
los
this is
malos
the restricted
malosos.
repository. I never thought I'd see the inside of it. This is a first for both you and...
There are many who do not openly converse with others within the academia. Even though he's no longer in the academia, I still trust him. And that the files are over there. Just make it quick.
¿Puedo robar libros? He dado justo con el libro que... Buf. A ver, esto es mucho texto. Vale, hablan de una corte de la desolación, que no creo ahora si es un sitio físico o qué. Y algo de revivir muertos y que hay que hacer un sacrificio.
There's a lot to read here. Have you found anything yet? Huh. It reminds Paimon of Cyno's former partner.
Bueno, es su
His former
compañero el que
partner.
quería revivir
That would
muertos.
be Taj Rodkani. But you're not far off.
What? Taj's son went to...
Why do you sound so surprised? You're a Matra, aren't you?
It's just that... they arrested him in secret, so it was never publicly known. All I knew was that Taj's...
No. Unfortunately, there isn't. You've heard about Taj, right? I know Nabil had. I would say he's probably pushing 50 this year, which makes him one of the most experienced Matra. He used to be Cyno's only partner. Taj is also skilled with the polearm.
Ah, right.
Las le enseñó
I
así.
heard Cyno mention that before. But one day, Taj said... I wonder if it had anything to do...
Taj was already very well known by the time Mortada... So when Mortada came to study at the academia, everyone had... and he had an unpleasant dispute with his father. But they were eventually able to work things out. Not long after they had reconciled,
Lo del
Mortada
corte
was caught studying
me he
the court of
perdido.
Dessel.
No
Taj
sé
arrested his
exactamente
son
qué es.
and put him behind bars. He begged for leniency, but shortly after, Mortada slit his own throat with the pieces of a broken bowl. By the time Taj arrived at the scene, it was already too late.
Aquí se han equivocado. Ha dicho
He
bol.
never had a last chance to see
Plan
his
con los
son.
pedazos de un cuenco roto. Han puesto cuento roto. Es que me imagino ahí con un libro. Se ha cortado el cuello con un libro. Pero no es con un cuenco.
Since
Joder.
then, Taj has been periodically coming to the repository. He'll hold the files from his son's research with a remorseful look on his face.
Ah, que sigue vivo.
I guess that's...
I had no idea that happened. That must be...
Me he perdido, lo siento. Es lo que pasa cuando hay mucho texto y
Paimon feels terrible now.
es un lío.
Are you okay, traveler?
Wait. Don't tell me you're starting to suspect Taj now.
Pensaba que Taj es el amigo de Cyno que ha muerto, pero no.
Impossible. Taj would But this is Taj we're talking about.
But if you claim that the canned knowledge was originating from the academia, because he was the only one who could have recently gone... There are so many files about those ruins that it would be difficult to restart any research, since the 7 original However, if the files were made into canned knowledge, they could be understood immediately. By doing so, one could restart the research outside the academia
Ya,
without
pero si,
anyone ever noticing.
si investigó algo mal, te lo tienes que tragar.
But
Si
even
usas
so,
la cápsula.
According to the legends, the treasures inside the Court of Desolation could allow someone to see beyond life and death. Or even bring the dead back to life, right? So maybe Taj is trying
Va,
to
esto
bring
lo pensé,
Mortada
pero
back.
pensaba que sería al revés, que el hijo quería resucitar al
Though
padre.
I don't really believe Taj would ever try to do something. Do you have any questions?
Paimon's kind of confused.
Oh.
Vale.
Now that I think about it, Cyno says there's no way so many boxes could ever get through without... Don't worry, Taj.
Alrighty then, let's...
¿Había más libros aquí? Quería aprovechar para robar libros ya que estoy aquí. Ah, mira, este es de la quest de Tignari. El erudito que estudió elementalismo, el Aditya o cómo se llamaba. Mola que Que tenga sentido. ¿Has jugado alguna vez al Town? ¿Al Tower of Fantasy te refieres? Creo que lo subí todo a YouTube. Sí que he jugado. Fue hasta nivel 30, 40 o algo así. Conseguí como 15 de 18 personajes y como que ya no vi motivo para seguir. En plan, está chulo. Pero como la historia no me gustaba, pues no tenía sentido seguir en la historia. Y el tema de farmear tiradas estaba guay. Me farmeé como 400 y no me tocó nada y dije, vale, no tiene sentido pillar tiradas. En plan, las tiradas moradas.
Have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
No tenía mucho sentido pillarlas. Y luego personajes ya los tenía casi todos. O sea, o era ir por constelaciones o no tenía sentido seguir jugando. Pero bueno, lo que jugué estuvo guay, estuvo entretenido.
Consumes so many resources each day, everything from cooking ingredients, raw materials.
Right, but we're looking for
Igual
shipments
vuelvo
with a mattress.
a jugarlo un poco cuando sale un personaje que tiene una katana de hielo o algo así, que lo vi en un vídeo. Igual lo pruebo a ver que se ha mejorado algo el juego desde entonces.
I'm not too sure of.
También por lo que vi, como que cuanto más mejoras en ese juego, todo se vuelve más difícil. Y eso no me gusta mucho, la verdad. Luego que vas subiendo de nivel, pero todo se vuelve como que se adapta a ti. O algo así, no sé. No he jugado tanto para saber. Lo que sí que noté, en plan, las raids no me gustaron mucho. Porque al final era 15 personas pegando a un bicho, que es una barra de vida muy larga. Y en el abismo igual. Todos los enemigos tenían escudos. Y era un poco coñazo tener que quitar escudos, era un poco coñazo. Era como luchar en el Genshin contra magos del abismo de esos que tienen esfera, pero siempre, todos. En plan, te sale un Hillichur, pues tiene una esfera de esa también.
No, not that I'm aware of.
No entiendo por qué lo han hecho así. Lo del parar el tiempo y tal, me gusta. Pero el Honkai y el próximo juego de Migoyo, el ZZZ, tienen esa mecánica. Y creo que lo han adaptado mejor. Tengo ganas de probar el ZZZ. Vaya nombre le han puesto.
Have you seen any large shipments of...
Huh?
I'm just checking to ensure...
Well, I can't say it's unusual, but there's a Kashar researcher who's been making when I asked him about it, he said they just contained a bunch of old worn-out machines. The Kashar, but he's been making a lot of shipments lately.
Igual hago algún día un vídeo o algo hablando del Tower y el Genshin y porque me gustan ciertas cosas y ciertas no.
Well, the boxes were stamped with a Matra seal. Why should
Igual
I
es
bother?
interesante.
Of course, I did start to wonder about the seal once, thinking that maybe they forged
Otra
it or
cosa eran
something.
los personajes.
But you know what
En el
happened?
Genshin salen todos en la historia y tienen todos la misma importancia. A veces salen más o menos, pero en general, yo qué sé. De tu equipo, seguro que has visto a Ningguang por el juego y tal. En el Tower, creo que solo vi al tío de la guadaña una vez y poco más. Y si querías saber más de ellos, tenías que jugar como misiones legendarias.
A man named Taj came here and told me that
Pero
he
claro,
already
luego
inspected the goods
conseguías un
personally
personaje
in
y
order
no
me
tenía
to leave the
sentido.
researcher alone. I
Porque
couldn't
como
question his
está la
word,
opción de
could I?
personalizar tu personaje, a mí me gustaba ir con el que he creado yo. Entonces consigo la guadaña del pavo, el Diluc ese. Pero no me alegro de conseguir al Diluc porque sigo usando mi personaje. O sea, uso su arma. Entonces como que no le pillas tanto cariño a las armas. Aquí pues, yo que sé, ahora me pongo cualquiera de mis 50 personajes y recuerdo cuando jugué con ellos. Son cosillas ahí.
There must be some sort of mistake.
Tiene su versión.
There's no
Pero está
way
muy
Taj
chulo
would
el Tover.
ever-
Mola el sistema de combate y tal. Aunque tiene cosillas que no me gustan, pero está guay.
No, I won't believe it. Taj is an honorable man. Someone Wait, I know another Matra who works with Taj. I can ask him to let us speak with Taj.
Vale. Mientras hablaba no me he enterado mucho, pero entiendo que estamos buscando a Tash. La misión no me engancha tanto como la
As I've already
Dignaria.
told you, I don't have any way to contact Taj.
Ok,
A few Eremites showed up looking for
pues
Taj
hasta otra.
yesterday,
Que te
and I
vaya
met
bien.
with them in his office.
Yo voy a seguir con
I
las
was standing outside
legendarias
the
y
door,
luego
and I
tenía planeado
vaguely heard
jugar
them say,
otro
"Found
juego
it."
si me da tiempo. Aunque es un poco tarde, pero bueno, ya veré.
Before I realized it, the door opened and Taj left with the group of them.
Y
I
también
noticed that he
estaba
had
con,
also changed into
con un
Eremite
torneo de no-hit de Hollow Knight, por si te interesa. Que creo que será el domingo.
But Taj didn't come to work today, so I've also started to feel a little concerned.
A group of Eremites? Could Taj...
No way. Taj is just like Cyno. They're considered heroes among the Matra. There's no way that he would...
Seguro que ha tenido su motivo.
Fine.
Hey,
Porque lo están pintando como muy malvado al
we'll get
Tash
to
este.
the bottom of this once and for all.
Lo pintan como el malo de la película y seguro que tenía sus motivos.
Take it easy.
A ver.
So, this is Taj's place.
Well, what should we do then?
No. Well, anyway, we're still not sure if he's the real culprit. Probably not a good idea to go in without permission.
Y lo del Matra tampoco me... Es como una organización. Pero ahora no los diferencio bien.
You're right. Even if...
A ver.
What's that?
It's a paper full of names written on it. Oh, and a map. Nabil, can...
Yes. This is definitely... These are the transactions between Taj and some other people. The whole operation involves more than 300 people. I have a feeling that Cyno might be unaware of what he's up against. There's no way anyone could face such a large organization. You're right. As for the map, it appears to indicate the location of the Court of Desolation.
Vale.
If Taj really has turned on his... I don't want to suspect him, but I also don't know him very
Será un
well.
dominio
Alright,
el Cortex.
We'll give these to Cyno.
A ver, me lo han marcado en el mapa, pero... Según la imagen está por aquí. Vamos a ir primero. Igual tenía que hablar justo una frase más con ellos. Me he calentado un poco. O vamos a por Cyno. Primero. Ah, vale, sí, aquí está hablando. Sí, vamos a por Cyno. Y
Well, Cyno...
Taj, from what I remember, he is a straight-laced man.
So do you think he's the one behind all
vale,
this?
sí que era su compañero, pero lo de muerto lo entendí
I'm still
mal.
not sure. I cannot imagine how devastating the incident with Mortada was for him. Nor can I whether it's out of love for his son or for other reasons. We have to see for ourselves to judge him. Or rather, that's right. It's clear that he had a hand in this case, yet he made no report of it. That's also why I need to see him. I must ask his reasoning and
Todo el
judge
rato
him
con
myself.
las metáforas
Time's
de...
ticking.
Bueno, no sé si es mejor.
Let's go.
Si es metáfora o... No sé la palabra, pero bueno, con el tema de ser un juez y ¿era Osiris o quién? La deidad esta. Set. La que juzga. No. Y va un poco relacionado ahí. Creo que me renta más venir desde aquí arriba. Es que no sé si estar abajo o no. Pero bueno. Supongo que si uso los TPs estos. Iré más rápido. Hay un cofre, Me voy a aprovechar y lo pillo. Aunque tiene pinta de ser algo de tetera. Vamos, suelen dar creo que 5 o más. Y hay otro cofre. Fuck. Bueno, ese creo que no sé cómo abrirlo. Ah, pues no es un cofre dorado. Joder.
One with wind and cloud.
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Fuse is lit.
¿Hay más? Sí. Venga, dos. Este es de las tiendas.
Fallen leaves. Adorn. Quiet now.
Uy, me he metido en la casa.
Goodbye. But we'll meet again.
Vale.
What do
10.
we have here?
Solo 3. Voy a ver ese cofre. Es que también parece grande. Ah, fácil. Es que los mecanismos estos no se veían desde ahí.
Solidify.
The wind knows me. Into the wind.
This is order.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Gotcha. Fire hazard.
Bueno, la ulti de Kazuha me sirve. No he tirado la de hielo.
Things are about to get dicey. Busted.
I will have order.
A fateful
3 más.
offering.
Sí. Bueno, pues pensaba que eran 5 como mínimo o 10.
Time to go.
Va, let's go. Mira, otro cofre. Joder, de puta madre, ¿no? De camino ahí nos sacamos 3 cofres. ¿Cómo es que no los veo? En plan, yo he explorado. Por el
Wind
suelo.
knows me. Fallen leaves. Adorn my.
Gotcha.
Eso no me va a dar
Treasure.
uno.
One way to draw your target out of hiding.
¿Qué le ha pasado hoy día? Está muertísimo. Creo que ese tornado estaba fuera de plano. Oh, un CD.
One with nature.
Arriba, arriba, abajo. Vale. A ver, me imagino que estará ahí dentro. Pero como he visto ese cofre... Voy a ir por él. Vale, que se entere. Joder, se ha fallado bastante, ¿eh? Me he hecho un predict y por eso ha disparado arriba.
Into the wind.
Easy money.
Ah, qué mal.
Time for a light show.
Vale, es como una pirámide. Vamos a ver.
Take it easy.
Punto de teletransporte desbloqueado. ¿Cómo? Esto estaba aquí antes. Ah, sí, sí. Aquí estuve. Pero claro, no tiene entrada ni nada. Pero te lo dejan aquí para la quest. Y en la quest te metes dentro. Este es el corte de la desolación. Debería darle de comer a Mía, pero bueno, espero que no se muera.
So this
Cyno.
is the Court of Desolation. Are there really any treasures buried here?
Es que guapo, ¿no?
Paimon's kinda nervous. Could it be dangerous?
Don't worry. You'll be safe with me.
A ver, por curiosidad. ¿Se puede ir aquí? ¿Y hay algún cofre? ¿Eh? A ver. Esto es un poco ilegal. Vale, no puedo escalar. Y qué mal. Espera. Ah, sí. Nah. Esto es un poco ilegal, la verdad. Ah, es una pared invisible. Vale. En plan, sabía que no es una salida. Pero pensé que igual podía quedarme ahí, cerca de la salida. A sacar una captura o algo. Voy con Cyno. Ah, además te ponen el electro.
Quietly now.
Gather! Surrender! Order guide you!
Spoiler. Tremendo rombo por ahí.
Look! These walls have definitely seen better days. Was there some sort of fight here? Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Más spoiler.
Whoa! Is it just Paimon? Or did that passage we just rotate?
Y ahora podemos bajar, ¿no?
It's not gonna start moving again, is
Tenía que
it?
haberme fijado si arriba había la...
Either way, we should be careful.
Va, esto es lo mismo. Esto también va a girar. Y ese agujero se va a poner abajo. Y habrá otra salida. Esa es mi suposición. Igual me equivoco.
One with nature.
Take it easy.
O igual, ¿no? Igual vamos con tremendo ascenso. Cómo aprovechan ahí. ¿Se va a abrir? No va a girar todo.
A passage! Hopefully that's our way in.
Lo llego a saber y lo activo con Cyno. Así saco una captura guapa. Vale, aquí lo haré.
That eye seems to be staring right at us. This place gives Paimon the creeps. You go first.
Qué guapo. Vale. ¿Y el de atrás? ¿Pasó algo? Bueno, creo que no. Creo que solo ha girado eso.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Igual no tenía nada que...
Burned too brightly.
Ah. Era tan simple como poner el escudo antes. No. Tremendo. Está literalmente levitando. Vale. No es físico. Quiere darle de comer a Yuimiya, que está un poco hambrienta. Vale. Debería ser más comida. Va a tener. Es que chulo. Qué pena no poder sacar fotos y encima de que hay iconos por ahí. Por aquí sí que podría sacar una foto.
Taj.
Ah, Cyno. It's
Míralo.
been some time since I've seen you last.
Ah,
I trust you are doing well.
este es el del tráiler, el que te invoca
Seeing
para
that you've made it
cosas.
all the way here, you must be on the cusp of wrapping up
Vale,
your
entonces sí que será malo,
investigation,
¿no?
I presume. Even faster than I expected. Is it because you...
That's right. This case is nearly closed. But was it all your doing?
Yes, it was me.
Then explain why.
That's the difficult part. Let's just say I've changed.
I find that hard to believe.
Oh, really? Way I see it, every person will end up like me sooner or later. When you're young, you press forward, unattached, living solely for the justice in your heart. I was the same. I never questioned my actions until Murtada died. I was completely dedicated to all that I did, but as I grew older, I found myself feeling... Murtada was sent to prison by my own hands. I set myself on this painful path. I failed him as a father. But now I have a chance to make it right. A chance to reunite with him.
Sigue haciendo algo malo, pero de otra
The
forma.
Court of Desolation. Here
So, did you already...
See this door behind me? I'm so close, Cyno. If only you had...
Enough conjecture. In the end...
Since you're so sure, why don't you just let me open the door and see them?
No. I sense danger behind that door.
I beg you, as an old partner, can you let me... Surely you get it by now. Doing your job without mercy will only drive people away from you. I'm the prime example.
I don't overthink things. If there is only one way for me to defend my principles...
Seems there's no convincing you. All right then. Let's see if your polearm
Me hago un
skills have
combate uno
improved
para
at
uno.
all.
Sin camiseta. Creo que molaría, ¿no? Va.
This power is mine.
Nowhere to run.
Tira.
Through me,
Ahí.
justice is served.
Pum. Otro. No ha durado mucho. Ha molado el combate ahí.
You feel it, don't you? I'm stronger than
No
you
van a mencionar
remember.
el tema de que ha invocado
I
dos seres
gained new
del
power.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
This is only a taste of it.
Uh-oh. We have
Como odio que te hagan perder aunque
I
ganes.
won't let you open that door.
I wouldn't be so sure. I'm afraid it won't be easy to stop me.
I'll do what
I still remember when we first became... Even after all this time, you still haven't changed.
You haven't changed either. You left that list of names. All
Ahora
of
que lo pienso,
this
en la de Tignari no había
was just
cinemática,
part
¿no?
of the act you were putting on. What
Habrá
happened just
cinemática en
now
esta.
was also part. I had my suspicions from the beginning, but I couldn't be sure until we fought. If he really had changed, he never planned on opening the door.
Destruirlo.
Seems our time is running short. Let me make this quick then. After Mortada died, my spirit was crushed. For a long time, that is when I was approached by someone who wished to collaborate. People from every walk of life are involved. They are relentless in their search,
Vale, al
pouring
final no era
countless
malo.
more into secret research
even sacrificing lives.
Bueno, en parte sí, porque le
hopes
podía
that the
haber contado
cult
esto
of
al gobierno y
desolation
no habíamos
would
ni
appear.
llegado aquí.
No wonder banning the research wasn't enough.
I'm a flesh and blood human like anyone else. I suddenly came to a realization amidst my suffering. The Code of Desolation. A place that once, as long as this place exists, people will recklessly seek it out, just as Mortada did. Generation after generation. Regardless of the cost, let it be buried beneath the sand forever. Once the Code of Desolation is gone, there will no longer be anyone obsessed with seeking it out. That's right. I acted as if I had abandoned my convictions just so that they would
siempre pueden
cooperate
existir
without
las
raising any
excavadoras.
suspicion. This was the
Y luego no
only
sabes
way
si
I could
destruyendo esto,
find
la
and
cosa
destroy
malvada que
this
hay
place.
no
But
se
that
va a
wasn't
escapar.
enough. I needed someone I could trust to bring the organization to justice, to add to the
So, you pretended to be the one behind...
Yes. I'm sorry, anyway. This place is collapsing. You must leave.
Se va a suicidar ahí.
Aren't you leaving too?
His fate is already sealed. There is no life left inside him. He planned it all from the very beginning, didn't you?
Lo del sacrificio.
Risking being treated as a traitor to collaborate with them.
Regardless, I made a grave. I was always so busy with work. Finding this place was his biggest wish. Since I'll be reuniting with him here, I can only hope he won't have anything more to hold against me.
Vale, joder, pensé que se había esfumado él.
I'll
Mira
leave
ahí.
all those people on the list to you.
There's nothing to be sorry for. If you see Mortada...
¿Cinemática? Relajado, relajado.
Dad, why are they so strict with me? I'm always the only one who gets in trouble.
Just leave me alone! Don't worry, I won't damage your precious reputation.
All right, Dad. Let's start over. By the way, I finally found an area of research I wish to pursue. Why can't you show even a little leniency?
Vamos a pasar mientras se cierra.
Why?
Because we are Matra.
Bueno, nueva muerte, ¿eh?
The Court of Desolation
Just as Taj said, that place had caused too many disasters. Being buried in quicksand is it to them? As long as there's more to be made, their only goal is to make massive profits off of dangerous research. That's an
Tenemos la lista de
opportunity
nombres.
that I...
We'll help too.
Thank you, but you've all... Just leave the rest to me. So, that's what I'm going...
4 días, joder. ¿En serio? A ver, es un poco... XD. 1, 2. O sea, tengo que skipear 2 y 2. Pues son 4 días. IRL. Supongo que no. En realidad esta es de las quests más dark, ¿no? Rollo de que el tío ese se suicidó y tal. Me sorprende tener en cuenta el tema China-Japón y tal. Os dice 4 días literal porque me tengo que esperar a la 3.2. Supongo que no. Vale. Sería un poco raro, ¿no? que una misión a medias.
We meet again. Thank you so much for all your help.
Nabil, what are you?
Convicts from the desert are being escorted through Caravan Ribat, so I'm here to keep an eye on things. This should be the last. The last few days have been quite the ride. At first, the mercenary groups on the list were putting up quite a fight. After that, people on the list started to put
And then
Well, then we received word that Taj Rudkhani at the Matra then moved together against the enemy. Some of them managed to get out of the academia, but still failed to escape. The scattered criminals were captured all across. I even heard that someone was about to escape to Fontaine.
So that's the end of it. Catching everyone on the list means no more. It was a lot of work.
That's right. As for the mysterious person who hit the mercenary camp, speaking of which, have you been in touch with? He was walking with someone I didn't recognize, and then before I knew it.
Sure thing, Nabil. You be careful too.
Don't worry about me.
¿A quién lo habrá visto? En plan, si no conmigo o era con...
Trying to single-handedly bring 300 people to justice must feel
Es
pretty
verdad, que eran
exhilarating.
colegas estos.
But I can assure you this is certainly not the best solution.
Es la lista,
I'm
¿no?
aware. However, I learned something unexpected during interrogation. Mortada had lived in his father's shadow all his life. After Mortada died, the organization tried toying with others' minds, treating
Igual no se
lives like
suicidó.
dirt.
Fine, I understand. This is a type of trap I've been working on which uses plants. Here, if thrown into the mud, the trap will grow rapidly and disperse a pollen that has a
Es su
paralyzing effect.
básicamente, ¿no?
Cyno! Tainari! Oh, so Tainari
Los
must
dos
be
con
who
las
Nabil
orejas.
saw earlier.
That's right. Cyno asked me to collect some medicine. I also dropped by just to check for any injuries. He seems to be fine. And Cyno, relax. You don't always have to look so serious, you know? Why don't you...
How is Kale these days?
She's grown a bit taller, but her grades could use some improvement. She still made many mistakes on her last test. Her condition seems to be improving lately.
Huh? You mean Kale is...
I've asked her to host some ad hoc lectures to teach the dangers of canned knowledge. Although we've apprehended all the criminals behind, so I decided to ask her to work on increasing...
I will.
If anything else happens, the
Okay.
I've already caught those who were prepared. Even if some criminals did slip through our fingers, they wouldn't know that you were involved in
Uy,
the
este
case.
error.
So you can relax.
¿Cómo se han equivocado en esto? En castellano no está la L geminada, así que no sé cómo se han podido equivocar en tranquilos. No hay ni acento ni nada. Bueno, tilde.
It's still not time for me to rest yet.
Esto en realidad debería ser
Those
foto
who
y
died have
reportarlo.
fulfilled their
Pero
wishes. I've been thinking about what Taj said in the Court of Desolation these last few days. I just hope my own change will come slowly. That way, those who see me as theirs, just as I gained courage from my own superiors and my partner.
está esto y está lo del cuenco. Me pusieron cuento.
I'll be fine. There are many things I feel better about. Many people want to go to the desert to offer condolences for Taj. One day, I'll gather some flowers that grow in arid desert conditions.
Es que guapo el plan.
Then,
Arenas solitarias. Tiene sentido.
by the way, a merchant approached me and requested that I cover the cost of a desert travel kit.
Pues
I
Dori,
didn't
¿no?
remember owing anyone Mora, especially not that. Do you know anything about this?
¿La han encerrado? Ok. Tengo curiosidad. Antes de cagar. Era aquí, ¿no? Quiero ver si está la máquina de la quest de Tignari. No, qué pena. Me haría que se quedara por ahí. Pues nada. Voy a dejarlo por aquí. este vídeo. Delante de la pirámide. Ahí. De Chi. Y ahora iré a hacer la siguiente quest. Hasta ahora.